Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 4 of this Let's Play Total War Warhammer as the Empire Striking Back. And I should really just call it the Empire Strikes Back. Right, in the last episode we attacked and took Grunberg here, and we are now considering what to do next. I think we'll probably go for Helmgart and then Eilhart. However, we do also have this quest battle over here. Is there any time limit? Does not look like it. So we would need to raise more troops before we can think about doing that. And for that, I think I want to have the barracks completed so I can recruit some better soldiers. However, we have done all that we can on this turn, so we are going to end it.
You now have the facilities to begin technological research, sire. It only remains for you to choose the direction of development.
Okay, so the finest minds in Altdorf stand ready to improve your methods of war. Task them with a direction of development and reap the benefits of their research technology. Alright then. So, our choices are State Troop Sergeants, which increase the unit experience for all Empire Infantry recruits, +5 leadership for infantry armies, or +5 speed for Empire Infantry units. I think I'm going to go for the experience because we are likely to recruit troops and then keep them in the army early on. So I think that is what we're going to go for. It will take 8 turns to do. State Troop Standards would also be nice, but we have just given Karl Franz more leadership, so we shouldn't need it.
Your empire is a beacon of civility in a savage world, sire. It is your task, nay, your privilege, to see that it does not fall to the countless evils that threaten its borders. Study your own strengths and those of your enemy carefully.
Empire is the largest of all domains of men, defend against various evils that face it by the discipline and bravery of its armies. The burghs and the cities of the Empire stand as beacons of civilization's savage world. Cool.
Assistance is available should you need it, my lord. You may rely upon it.
So I guess that is the end of the tutorial. Rather looks that way, doesn't it? Oh, it tells you relations right there. Interesting. So that's Tabakheim. Right. Going up that way, I guess. Anyway, we are still fighting against the successionists, so we are going to start heading off in this direction. Although, actually...
Absolutely not!
Before we do that, I want to see about recruiting. How far can I move before I can recruit? Can I move the whole way? Is there any limit? That's recruitment capacity, that's global recruitment. So I can now get global recruits, not just the locals. Do they cost more? Yes, they cost double. No, not quite double, but more. Same amount of upkeep. So I definitely want to keep recruitment local. I'm going to assume I can move the full distance. It doesn't say otherwise. And still get the locals? Yes, I can. So you can only get the globals while garrisons are in encampment. So we've moved our full distance and we can get some more. I'd kind of like some more ranged units. Maybe even 2. And then 1 more swords. Right, I can get shield spears. Can I upgrade these guys to shield spears? No. So, okay, the real question here is the difference between spears and shield spears. So, they have less melee attack. Much more melee defense though. Less, only slightly, weapon strength. And more of a charge bonus. What's that symbol next to the weapon strength mean? Fighting enemies at cavalry size or larger. Interesting. And, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How was I able to select over there? Ah, pin it. What's that mean? Has a shield and will block 30% of all small arms fire hitting it from the front. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, I think I'm going to recruit 2 units of spear guys with shields to replace the 2 non-shielded spearmen. I don't really see any point in maintaining those guys. plus the unit of crossbows. I think that is totally fine. Are we able to build anything else in our province here? Nope. We really need to kind of wait for this to be able to upgrade, for which we need 2 surplus. We currently have 1. We're losing public order. Why is that? Oh, provincial instability. Yeah, that's fine.
Despite your recent victories, there are rabble-rousers within Altdorf that agitate against the rightful rule of the Emperor. Take steps to quell the unrest.
Okay. Maintain at least 10 public order in the following provinces. Reichland. What is public order right now? Minus 46. Ah. Would upgrading this help? +1 public order, yes it would. And it would increase growth, and it grants 2 construction slots. And a bigger garrison. No, you lose a unit of spearmen, but they become spearmen with shields instead of regular spears, and you get 2 units of crossbows. Go away, you're in the way. And of course it generates more income, 40 to 60, so I think this is a good idea. It does mean that Altdorf will need to wait very slightly. Well actually, what's the public order growth? It'll be a +1, it's more growth, more income from all buildings. Oh actually this is quite a lot better. Scrap that, we'll wait a slight bit for when we can upgrade Altdorf to a town, which will require 2 surplus growth. And that will be 4 turns? Yeah, 4 turns. Okay, cool, I can wait that. So, public order. Can we see more details about the actual town? Not really. So, why are we losing? Because we only have... It's the taxes mostly. Rebellion in 18 turns. We have plenty of time to kind of respond to the problem. We cannot do a commandment because we don't own all of the settlements. Okay. Is that how we would improve? More tax. Better... Oh, there you go. More public order. That's one way of raising it. I want to see... Is this it? Ah, here we go, officers. So, Reichsmarschall. Unit experience +2 for Reichsguard. Unit recruits. Local recruitment capacity. Patriarch. More Winds of Magic. More hero recruitment. Spy Master. What I really want is more public order. There we go. Arc Lector. Now, can I assign someone to be in charge of a settlement in the same way that you could in Attila? And if so, how? Because usually through characters was another way of getting public order. Let's have a look at the lords. I guess we'll grab one of these. Humble, character aura size plus 15%, line of sight plus 5, +2 leadership -1, public order. No, we don't want that. So I think we will take this humble guy, Eben Olden. We'll increase the amount we have to pay, but so be it.
The new army has been raised under the command of your appointed lord. It only remains for you to issue the orders, sire.
Alright, so you can raise an army, but do you reduce the public order here? No. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. Yes. Now I just have more upkeep to pay. Well, we may as well start recruiting, I guess. We have the funds for a second army, easily.
So be it.
We'll go for something like that. So you just need to stay there for a short time to recruit the army. Cool. Meanwhile,
Summon the Elector Counts.
you can get moving.
March. To war.
Now, technically, this is the same province, but it's in foreign territory. Okay, good to know.
Yes, my lord.
Really wish I knew if there was a way of assigning someone to a town. One would assume it was through this. Ah, we can, however, grant you an office. Why can't you be the Arc Collector? Because that's what I wanted you to be. Agents? Can I get an agent? Requires the Conclave of Battle Wizards. Requires Temple of Sigmar. Shrine of Sigmar. Barracks. So we just can't do it. So I wonder if heroes can be used in the offices as well. Anyway, what can you be? You can be the treasurer or the Castellan engineer. I wish it told me what the requirements were. Oh, required rank 5. That's what it is. You need to be level 5 to become the Arc Collector. Okay, so you can be the Castellan engineer, which gives us less upkeep for artillery or construction costs for all buildings. Or the treasurer, which is additional tradable resources plus 25%, and income from all buildings plus 5%. Money isn't so much of an issue right now, so I'm going to take the build cost reduction. And you are currently recruiting. We'll enter, and then hopefully, if your army is big enough, then you being present in that region will mean more public order. One would hope.
Dwarfs, my lord. These runts rarely emerge from under their mountains. Don't be fooled by their stunted height. They are hardy, stubborn creatures, and are not to be underestimated in battle.
Still old scores. Yeah, cool. We're usually friendly with the dwarves, aren't we? Karak Ziffin. Hello. No attitude. Oh, here we go. Relations, +1. -2, because we're friendly with Stirland. And +16, because we have treaties with the dwarves, which is non-aggression. No, Kislev doesn't count as Empire. Kislev is Kislev, okay. But we have a non-aggression with them. So, would you be willing to trade then?
Welcome to Kislev. I will listen to your proposal now.
No, hello. Never mind. Oh, I can trade with Tabaklan now, apparently. Well, we'll do
By
that.
Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Trade agreement. Moderate chance of success. Wait, do we not have a non-aggression with you? No, we don't. Oh, we'll get non-aggression with you because you're the most
By
friendly
Sigmar's
towards us.
will, come in
Why are you so friendly? Gifts given to Tabaklan. So we've given them a gift in the past and we've supported them in battle. Oh, are they the guys that supported us in the tutorial? No, I'm going to guess just some historical lore thing. Okay, so we'll do a non-aggression.
God Ulrich.
High chance of success. Good. And then we will have a trade agreement.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Accepted. So we're now boosting our income. That is good. And no one else is particularly friendly towards us. In fact, some people are just downright unfriendly. Nordland is going to be very friendly in the next turn. So we'll just need to wait for some of those to boost themselves, I guess. And we can still pick on Midland, Marienburg and Averland. We have non-aggression to all the others. We could do a non-aggression with Karak Ziflin, although that's probably going to tick off the dwarves, which I don't really want to do. You wouldn't want to trade,
What
would you?
brings you to the halls of my ancestors?
No. Never mind. Alright. Wait, what was that? War considerations? Oh, coordination. You can set your target, you can clear your target, you can zoom to the target. Interesting. Okay, cool. Right. I think that is time to attack Helmgart. Can we see what their defences are? Yes, it will be 2 swords, 2 spears, 2 crossbows.
Who calls?
Let's do it.
Attack!
They have Hans Zintler, and ooh, they have 2 armies here. I didn't realise they had an army as well. Oh, he's just in garrison, I guess. Huh. Well, this might be a little more difficult than previously, but we have the Emperor with us. We'll be fine. See, he's an armoured melee expert. How can we possibly lose? I want artillery. I want steam tanks. What do I need for steam tanks? I should check the building browser, find that out. Okay, so rather heavily forested, some hills. We are on the top of the hill, technically. So I would like it if they came to us, and we'll probably fight on that hill right there. Do they have crossbows? Yes, they do. So we do not want our spears, these guys in the front line. We actually want them kind of as a second line, I think. And we can have you guys as our actual, like, centre. Like so. Do they have cavalry? No, I don't think they do. And we'll have our swordsmen forming the centre flank. You, the other centre flank. Like so. Then, actually, let's pull you back a bit more. Crossbows and guns. In very thin lines, like so. Maybe a little bit closer. You guys just behind them. Reichland on that side. Franz in the middle. Alright. Let's just bring you guys forwards.
Terrain conceals the enemy's movements, Commander. We must be wary.
Yeah, it also conceals mine. Alright, let's advance then, eh? And what was it? Alt. Nope, that's just one long line.
Karl Franz!
Whoops. I'm trying to alt tab there. So what are the options here? Guard mode, formation, group, halt, melee, speed, skirmish, withdraw. Cool. Oh, it's paused. Right, because it thought I alt tabbed. So how am I meant to move an entire like formation at once? Why was that not working? Because it just drags out like that. So if I don't have it done, is that just... Nope. It's the same. Is that an option by any chance? Game settings? Preserve the relative facings. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Back. Resume. So, if you guys are grouped... There we go. That's what I wanted. Cool. It's just a very easy way of positioning your army. Like, you set up your formation at first, and then suddenly you have to break the formation because you're advancing. No, I want to maintain that formation because I quite like it. So I group them up. What's this? Oh, it shows what shows when I'm pressing space. So I'm pressing space right now, and it shows all the information on the map, which is really super helpful, especially these little character arcs here. It shoots precisely. It shows where those ranged units can hit, and actually they have a fairly long range, which is quite nice. Foliage. Oh, you can turn that off. Okay, cool. Cinematic mode turns off all the side stuff, so you can take screenshots. Oh, and you can say what's locked. Oh, that's interesting. So I always want to see the aura. Aha! That's cool. And I think I probably always want to see the firing arcs. Yes, okay, I like that. I like that. That is a nice change. That was not in previous games. Cool! So, we are now going to break this formation. G. I'm going to get this front rank minus you. You're one group. Just so I can put you here so you're more facing the enemy. You always want to hit R afterwards, otherwise they'll try and run to get into position. They basically make up. So these guys would be walking while these guys would be running because they have further to go. I don't really care about that, so I'm just going to turn that off. In fact, actually, no, I want you guys kind of in the center here. And then we want our ranged guys in another group. We'll have you more back. Whoops.
The Empire endures.
Not quite that far over.
Hand gunners.
Something like that.
Speed.
Again, don't run.
Halberdiers.
Second rank of melee troops. I might actually put you on a flank. I think I'll put you on the right flank because it's more hilly. I'm not going to put you in a group so I can keep more control over you. The cavalry can remain on this side because there's no trees, and cavalry tend to do worse in trees. And then Franz himself can come up into the center over there. Okay, cool. So we're in a bit of a better formation now. We can get into position and start maneuvering for our attack. We're on higher ground, so I'm going to assume that we have slightly higher range. So what we might want to do... You guys started shooting already.
Crossbows ready, General!
No. Why are you steaming? Oh, it's just from dust. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to shift my shooty people to be slightly further forwards so that they can start engaging the enemy at range and then hopefully provoking them into attacking us rather than us having to go to them. So we can maintain our formation. But to see how this battle ends, you will have to join me in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching this one. Please do like if you're enjoying this series, and if you haven't done so already, then do consider hitting that subscribe button so you can get the notifications of when new episodes go live. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do hit me up in the comment section. I do try and read and respond to pretty much everything there. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.